Welcome to Brain Rack. I'm Jason X.
And I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is the best show on the internet.
The best, the number one Fallout show.
That's right.
And channel. We're not there yet, I will say. We're not there yet, but we're the number one channel getting to that point.
Right.
You know, because listen, the bar has been set high. Cannot deny that. There's a lot of great content creators out there making great stuff. You know, it's not just here on YouTube. It's across all platforms. I don't like saying social media. I know like social media, because like social implies, you know, like a socializing environment of like people with common interests and bonds, where most of the time social media is just chaos. So platforming is like the big thing now. It's gonna be the big new keyword. So across all platforms, you know, we're not quite there yet. There's a lot of great creators out there doing Fallout stuff, but us, the two of us, this channel, we are the number one channel getting to that point.
Aspiring.
So aspiring. Yes. We're the number one channel to aspire to be number one. And that is a fact that nobody can argue against or deny us on.
We're the number one enthusiast town enthusiast.
Exactly. Like how do you like nobody can measure your aspiration. Nobody can measure your success. Only you can do that. So remember, kids, set the bar low for yourself and then clear it just a little bit and you'll do great in life.
And you'll be wonderful.
And you'll be wonderful. Yeah.
You'll be like, look at me.
Look at me. Made it to Congress. The bar is low. Next step is president. Guess what, guys? The bar is really fucking low. If you're what age are you allowed to be president? Was it 35?
35 because
it's 35.
Guys, I'm sorry we didn't win.
We didn't win. But hey, if you want to be president of the United States in this day and age, all you have to do is be 35 and generate the money. Which you know what? Self-finance.
Yeah.
You know? Self-finance, make all the promises, all the handshakes, all the back alley deals, and then when you get there, just do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
That's like imagine that. Like you have the qualifications right now to be president of the United States. You, Jason.
I don't want to do that.
I mean, I think I do want the responsibility.
Oh shit! Are you declaring?
Am I declaring? I'll think when's the next election, because it feels like it's like 20 years
for the Rumble.
The what?
Like declaring for the Rumble?
Declaring for the Rumble. I am declaring. When do you have to declare to be the next? Like, is there a timeline? I mean, like I know. Let's see. Okay, Google, this isn't what I'm asking.
That's not what he's asking. I think you can be a write-in, you know.
I'll be a write-in. Ryan Bergman, I will have an announcement in 18 months time for this channel. Oh
wow.
Bergman.
Oh.
Bergman's got something
okay.
Cooking. I'm interested. See what he's got.
Yeah.
You know? I
mean,
hey.
This is his middle name.
Congress.
You know?
It's, you know, Senate. Apparently, see, I'm actually, I have, okay. We got a lot. Listen, I know we're talking about Fallout tonight.
Yeah, we're going to get there, folks.
Tonight, but I feel like this conversation right here leads into Fallout very,
yeah.
It's a simple segue. But you look at the state of politics in Texas right now. I could run for the House in Texas and probably get the Democratic nominee.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Because listen, if there's already like the green go has barely started and the Democrats in Texas are already ripping each other's throats out. Already. So like all I got to do is go in and just say like, hey, Texas, I'm your guy. I'm going to fight for your rights. All of them.
Okay.
I'll own a gun. It's legal in Texas. Second Amendment.
I'm pretty sure that's what they tried to do with the Brotherhood of Steel. And
I don't think so.
That well, he was trying to unite, you know,
I mean, everybody's trying to unite. Essentially, that's all I
right.
do is just unite people under a common idea.
The official candidate for
Yeah,
president of Brainwreck TV,
bring it
one
to me.
1000%. We
But
you would
me, I'm trying to unite people under multiple ideas.
sure.
Like, what's
Like
your idea?
my idea?
Yeah, what's your idea?
What do I stand for?
What do you stand? Yeah, just like give me an idea.
Oh, I stand for Team Human.
Team human. Boom. We're gonna have humans.
Like
Settled right there. Humans.
let's do the human thing first.
Yeah.
There's a thought.
If you're a human, you will succeed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
for
step one.
instance, I treat a human like a human.
Yeah.
What a concept. If we just did that, guys, like
see, but for me, because I'm going to be running for Congress, I got to be like, I'll treat you like the Texan you are. Proud American. Red-blooded. Beef eating.
See, all we have to do
gun owning
is make you a killer music video.
That's really it. Like literally, I swear to God, I could probably win the Republican nominee
with a cool music video.
With
right?
Like all I need is a fucking cowboy hat, a blazer, and some boots.
Yeah, you
put
just
me out put me out in the middle of the field, and I'll spin a yarn.
Exactly right, and we'll just put the Zach Brown band behind you, and then like you got it made.
Get Jelly Roll.
Yeah, the Jelly Roll.
You know, but of course he's dumb. He's a dumb redneck, self-described, knows nothing about politics, really good friends with political leaders, but you know, dumb, doesn't know anything. Going to perform probably at the Turning Point Supremacy Convention on Sunday.
Oh,
did you know the Super Bowl is Sunday?
No.
Neither did I.
I had no idea. I didn't know that the Royal Rumble happened.
I didn't know the Rumble was on Saturday. I didn't realize the Super Bowl was on Sunday.
I don't know what's going on.
February is almost over.
Don't say that.
I mean,
I have a lot of things happening in February. Okay,
there's a lot of things happening in February, but like this is
getting ridiculous.
So vote for me. I'm your guy.
Well, what if Bergman's running?
I mean, if he's running where he is,
well, no, but I'm saying like for president.
For president,
like, are you guys gonna like race against each other?
I'll be in his cabinet.
He's not at the Turning Point thing. He's on the Kid Rock tour, though.
He's gonna. I mean, come on. If there's a paycheck and a donut in it for him, he's gonna show up.
Oh, he's a hot dog and a handshake type of guy.
He looks like he's a hot dog and a handshake and maybe an 8-ball kind of guy. I don't buy all that fucking redemption bullshit. It's good branding.
I spoke to his people once.
Oh yeah, Jelly Roll.
Yeah. Didn't work out.
Yeah, I imagine
it didn't work out. Okay,
you know,
kind of there.
Yeah. Anywho, how are you? How are you doing?
So busy.
So
busy. So busy. So disappointed. So just like, because folks, we haven't been around since Friday of last week, and things happened on Friday of last week. To which I was aghast, and to which everyone seems to be like, cool.
Take this off. No, it's not cool.
And it's certainly not, but like, boy, nobody seems to be doing fuck all about it. Which is,
well, I think some people are, but it's not the people who can really make a impactful difference. I don't want to say like, you know, certain efforts and protests don't make a difference, because they absolutely do, and you should absolutely let your voice be heard and stand for your rights and freedoms. But no, I totally understand that. Like, there are people who have greater power than we do that just like circling the wagons and being like, they shouldn't be doing that,
or doubling down,
yelling at the yard.
Or doubling down and saying, my opinion hasn't changed at all.
Yeah.
Which, how could it not?
How could it not?
How could how could it how locally here, we had Mr. Our town sheriff ended up being named in the files released.
Oh,
Guess what the consensus was on
no big
on
deal.
on the internet?
No big
That's
deal.
something the liberals made up.
Oh, those pesky rascals.
And I'm like, does nobody care about the victims at all?
No,
Does no one give a shit about the people who were fucking hurt
no,
at all?
no,
Like, this isn't a gotcha thing.
no.
This is a justice
This is like,
thing. Like, what the
hey,
fuck, everyone?
everybody knows things were happening. Everybody knows things were going on. Everybody knows that a lot of people were involved. We have the names.
Then fucking do something.
Exactly.
The fuck?
But Bad Bunny made a very rude comment, and then Trevor Noah made a very rude joke. So that's what we need to focus on right now. Because if there's anything the fucking Republicans don't appreciate, it's a mean joke.
Is there anything that can be done?
There are a lot of things that can be done. But as you said earlier, ain't nobody doing anything.
And nobody doing a goddamn
Nobody
thing.
doing anything.
And it you know, there was a piece of paper, parchment, if you will, signed. You know, what was it? 300 years ago or something like that, some shit. Said, you know, something there's a bunch of shit in there, but like the stone's kidney of it was, you know, when your government sucks, it's your fucking job to like own that motherfucker. John Hancock. I never thought I'd see the day that pedophilia would become a political opinion. Ain't that the fucking truth?
Ted Cruz. Did you hear what Ted Cruz said about pedophiles?
No.
Ted Cruz thinks we should stop attacking pedophiles.
Stop it.
He said,
why?
He said we should be going after rapists and criminals, and we should stop attacking pedophiles. It's like, motherfucker, what do you think a pedophile is? He or she is capable of both of those things. So maybe we should suss out the root of the problem and go after those motherfuckers.
We're in a simulation.
We're in
because this is we're in the bad place.
A simulation would be better than whatever this is.
I feel like people can't be that dumb. But then I see it on a daily basis. And it makes me feel better about me.
Yeah.
Because I always worry, one of my biggest fears in life is that I'm secretly like disabled and nobody will tell me.
You would
like everyone's just being really nice. So like to know that I'm that much smarter than the majority of the people who live around me.
This is what I'm saying. You could be president.
I don't want to do that though.
But I believe me, I know, but you qualify. You have the qualifications. Like everybody, like, hey, if you're listening to this and you're over 35, you are qualified to be president of the United States. Right now, in your current situation, you are qualified.
So I think what's interesting, right,
Mhm.
is one thing that if either of you, me, you run for office,
Mhm.
obviously they do their due diligence and deep dive into the history of the people, and boy, have we said some things on this show.
Yeah.
But one thing that we can stake our flag in
Mhm.
is rule number one.
Rule number 1.
Folks, we've said it from day fucking one.
Mhm.
Day fucking one. Rule number one, ain't gonna be no family fucking on this show.
Fuck no.
Which pedophilia falls pretty close. Sometimes includes that.
Mhm. Mhm.
So if you're disgusted with what is happening
Mhm.
and what we now know, and what we now
Mhm.
know they've known for a long time and have done fuck all
Mhm.
to do anything about, and have just made the people more powerful.
Mhm.
Brainwreck TV 2028.
Brainwreck TV 2028. Coming at you.
That's right. We're gonna
Mhm.
do away with this. We're co-president.
Co-president.
Let's buck the system. Like this
Yeah.
vice president thing, it ain't
Yeah.
like nobody likes JD.
That's JD's
Nobody.
wife doesn't even like
No.
JD. Neither does his kids. Fucking
So
loser. He's a fucking loser. I've never seen a man with more leather in his mouth. Okay? That guy know what the bottom of a boot tastes like. That's all I'm going to say. Gets in all the grooves. Anyways, I'm done talking about this.
Yeah, let's talk about something fun.
Folks, we're here to sing the praises and talk all about a wonderful event that went down last night. And that is the season finale of Fallout. Season 2. I got my Nuka-Cola grape right here, which I'm not going to open because these things are loaded with fucking sugar, and it's 9:20 at night on my end, and I've already had a couple sugary beverages today. So
these are also energy drinks. So I will not be partaking.
yeah, dude. So, and little fun fact for those at home watching about the energy drinks. You sent us a photo of that yesterday, Christy and I. And we were both like, oh, shit. Oh, pomegranate. Okay, low calorie. What's the sugar count in those?
Let's see. For the low cal, you're looking at 6 grams.
Oh, okay. So that's 6 of me. All right, we got that.
Totally.
Well, yeah, you sent us the picture of that, and we were like, oh, fuck. And then Christy was like, should I get some? And I was like, She's like, they're only $20 on Amazon.
$20.
$20.
Come on now. This is apocalyptic orange.
Oh, fuck. Those are really
beautiful.
Cool.
They're very cool.
They're very cool.
There's 6 different cans. There's 6 different cans.
That is pretty cool.
But
see, I'm also...
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what else? Yeah, so what are the flavors in that?
So, so I've only had one of these so far.
Okay.
And this is the one that I've had. And this has got loose on it. And it is Atomic Red Apple.
Ooh, Red Apple. I like that.
It's not great.
Not great? Oh, no.
Not great.
Oh, no.
My daughter took, she really wanted one.
And
I was like, listen, if you do your fucking homework, you can have one. Okay.
Responsible parent.
She took the peach, which said was great. And she never likes energy drink anything.
Okay.
So what I do like and what they did, not with this one that I have in my hand, of course, but with the peach specifically, I gotta find the can. They did something really fucking clever. God damn it, where's the one I want? Okay, here we go. Yeah. So the low cal, they have a low cal, Wastelander sweet peach.
Okay.
With your boy on it.
It's got Cooper.
Right?
Yeah.
And then they have the non-low cal sweet peach.
Cool. That's fucking fun.
So very fun. Very fun. A lot of thought went into this set. So highly recommend.
And so Christy got me the Jones Soda Nuka-Cola.
Which I've been looking for, and it is not easy to find.
Costco.
Oh, well, we don't have
Was
one.
apparently the place to get them. And these are good, but holy fuck. So look, I don't drink soda
You didn't do it.
anymore. Like every now and then I'll have one, but it's
I
like
just do a
once in a great
little
while.
whiskey Coke, if you
Yeah.
want.
You know, so when she got these, I was like, oh, gotta fucking drink them.
Mhm.
And they're good. Like they're all really good. And then, but looking at the sugar, I'm just like, this bottle here has 66% of your daily sugar value.
God damn. How many grams?
It, let's see. Total sugar is 33 grams, includes 33 grams of added sugar.
Okay, so compared to the Arizona that had 6.
That had 6.
You know.
And that's like all of these.
God
So,
damn.
and then you've got the great. This is a, hey, we're gonna get cozy on the couch, watch some Fallout treat.
Right.
And then last week we because the show was on Tuesday last week as well. So I busted out the last Nuka-Cola Quantum that I had. Those are really good. I like legitimately really like those. And I made some what the fuck were they called? I made some cocktail with them and it was really good. It was like that with it did a little tonic water.
Oh,
Just
okay.
or sparkling water just to lower the full-on sugar value.
Yeah, right.
So it was like a little bit of the Nuka-Cola Quantum, a little bit of sparkling water, did some vodka, a little bit of lime juice, like a couple dashes, and then some blue curacao.
Oh, okay.
It was a tasty beverage. I had about 3 of them and woke up with a sugar headache.
Well, that'll do it, pal. It's not the alcohol, it's sugar.
That was the other thing too, is like I forgot part of the reason why I stopped drinking soda, especially like with my mixed drinks, was because I would wake up with the worst fucking headaches because it was just strictly the sugar. It was never that I was like hungover on alcohol. It was that I was hungover on sugar and booze, like with the sugar being the majority of it.
Right.
Yeah. So, but yes, if you get a chance, definitely, check out some of the tasty beverages, great tie-ins. Jones,
wonderful marketing. Wonderful
great market. Yeah. I mean, like even when I think, it was when the 4th game came out, Jones released the Nuka-Cola Quantums.
Those fuckers at Target stole all of them.
Dude, every Target that I went to,
stole all of them.
Nobody had them. It never arrived. Yeah. The moment they hit the warehouse floor, they were gone. They never made it out to the store floor. Not a fucking chance. Which, I mean, I kind of get that. But also, like, come on.
What the fuck?
Help the consumer.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like the tie-ins for it have been awesome. A lot of fun. But yeah, season finale last night.
Yeah, and I'm sad it's over.
Me too. That was the thing, is watching it, I'm just like, fuck, I gotta wait like how long now for the next season?
Yeah.
And it's good.
And so like, I'm gonna say this right fucking now. We're spoiling the fuck out of
this
thing.
Is spoilers. So. Like you are full spoiler territory right now. So
we'll be talking about the whole season.
Yeah.
So 3, 2, 1, fuck off.
3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I did too. I was actually disappointed with the episode before it.
Okay.
Because I was like, we didn't get anywhere really when I thought we have so much to do. I'm like, why are we killing time? Stop killing time in the middle of this episode when we have so much to fucking get done.
Yeah. Basically. So I felt similar, not necessarily that I had any different feelings about the episode previous to this one. I will say one thing I came away with last night was, oh man, there was a lot of stuff that we didn't see like a complete conclusion of, or we didn't spend more time with.
Mhm.
But I'm not necessarily upset with that because I'm okay with that being covered in season 3. Because you also gotta balance, like, all right, we have this many storylines going on, this
Mhm.
many arcs. We really only have a limited amount of time to do it all in. So maybe we kinda do a little bit of a wrap up on this, but open it up for some more things to come down the road. I'm speaking
Mhm.
more, in particular to, the Vault Dwellers
Mhm.
storyline with Stephanie, and actually, how let me pull this up real quick.
And boy, like, what a character.
Dude.
What a character. Which she perceivably came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It seemed like she was just like a bit actor in the
Mhm,
1st season,
mhm.
and then they're like, "Oh, we have to do something with her."
Oh, no, she's part of the Enclave.
Oh, I think so too.
No,
Well,
no,
no,
no, she
she
is.
is, right,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
100%. She is part of the Enclave. She's married to Hank.
yeah,
Like,
and
that blew my fucking mind.
it's oh,
Truly don't
uh,
know, is this live pe what? Oh, oh, yeah,
no,
no, no, this is live action.
no,
This
we're
is
real
live action.
people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think I'm a cartoon.
No, not this show.
Oh, the Fallout?
Yeah, Fallout.
Well, we have that new intro, so I didn't know if there was confusion.
Uh, no, there's no confusion.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, like they, it felt like they really. So the storyline that's taking place still within like Vault 31, 32, and 33.
Mhm.
The core stuff with like Stephanie being the overseer and her likely killing the one guy and then
Yep.
her forcing Chet to marry her. A lot of that seemed to really develop more in like the middle of this season.
Yeah.
And then with like the big turn that happened last week where it turns out she's Canadian,
Yeah.
which killing a guy, it happens.
Yeah.
Being Canadian,
Canadian? Fuck you.
fuck you. Which, if that tells you anything, it tells you all you need to know about Fallout as
Yes,
a franchise,
totally.
you know? But, with that kind of starting more in like the middle of this season, and then there's really not a lot of time to wrap that up within a couple of episodes. So
Mhm.
I I would have liked to see more with her backstory,
Mhm.
especially knowing now that she's over 200 years old
Mhm.
and she's married to Hank McClane
Right.
and she's Enclave. Did you just said oversee her? Did I?
He did, but I thought that was inclusive.
Oh, I mean, that wasn't intentional.
Look at that. Like,
No, it
he's
wasn't
so woke
intentional.
that he just does it naturally.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, like I would like to have been able to explore more of her backstory and how she got involved with the Enclave. But considering next season is gonna be heavily involving the Enclave, yeah, we're gonna get it then. So on
Mhm.
one hand, I'm like, like there's a lot of stuff I really would have wished I knew more about, but that's just
Right.
because I'm excited
Right.
and I want to keep watching. So having this break while, like I get it. I understand it. And I'm looking forward to next season because I'm like, they gotta tell us.
Mhm.
I gotta know if Woody's still alive or not. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's dead. But where's his body? Where did he go?
Where'd he go?
He could be in Vault 31 for all we know.
Frozen
And
or
frozen somewhere.
whatever.
Ooh, what if he is frozen?
That'd be wonderful.
That would be wonderful. Because at least he'd still be alive.
Yeah, and missing his glasses, though. Like, those can't be easy to replace in the wasteland.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I feel like the vault has everything you need, though.
Maybe. I mean, theoretically, right?
Theoretically,
Like, in actual practice, like, it doesn't make any sense.
no, but it's one of those things where it's kind of like where do they get all of the funding to do the shenanigans
Mhm.
in It's Always Sunny?
Oh,
Oh,
right, yeah.
well, Frank just has money. Well, how much does he have? Enough.
Enough
Yeah,
for all
and
the
it's like,
shenanigans.
how much resources do they have in the vaults? Enough.
Enough,
Until
yeah,
they don't,
right.
you know?
And they figured out ways.
Ways. There oh, what just
Oh,
happened?
shit, I don't know.
I think you dropped.
What the fuck was that?
Hey, hey,
Can you
hey. I can hear and see you.
alright, folks, let us know if we're back.
Yeah, you're a bit
Oh,
lower quality on my end, but
what the fuck?
yeah, I don't know what happened, man.
What's going on here? Hold on.
I don't know. I'm gonna pull up the stream on my end, see what's going on. I think we're good. I'm good.
Here, I'm gonna force quit Adobe Bridge and see if that helps.
Foursquare. Adobe Bridge.
Let's try
Why
that.
do you have why do you have anything Adobe running right now?
I'm a hardworking motherfucker. I don't know what to
You are a
tell you.
hardworking motherfucker. Oh yeah, you're up and running on my end.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you're
Am I in the
fine.
air?
We got to figure out how to boost our quality beyond 720.
Well, that's a paywall, brother.
Ah, fuck off, man. Fucking YouTube.
You're doing fine. You're on.
Okay.
Thanks, Blakely.
Thanks, Blakely. She's a big fan. I teleported to the other
You
side.
teleported, man.
All right, so back to the Fallout.
Yeah. Back to the Fallout and everything that was going on.
So what? So
Really?
they did a really wonderful thing in this
Mhm.
past episode
Mhm.
because I was trying to figure out how the fuck are all three of our main characters going to come back together? Because they're going to. They
Yes.
have to. That's just the only way it makes sense.
Mhm.
And there's two things that I liked, and then there was one thing I didn't necessarily like about it.
Okay.
The two things I liked was one of the things was I had thought, and when I talked to Blakely beforehand, I'm like, okay, so Maximus is fighting the Death Claws, and
Mhm.
he's going to need help.
Mhm.
And I don't remember the guy's name. He's just my favorite. The one-armed man. The one-armed
Thaddeus.
Thaddeus, that's right.
Yes.
And I thought Thaddeus is going to get the kill shot. And then become like the mayor of the town by accident or some shit like that. That was what I thought was going to happen.
That would be pretty funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did help.
Yes.
By
he did figure it out
with his toe.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And then rallying the townspeople.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the new California Republic coming in to finish the job.
Finish what you gotta say, but I really want to talk about that.
Yeah, so I thought that was wonderful. I thought that the ghoul in House,
you
know, when he's on the Pip Boy, and then they're going back and forth between what had happened in the past and then what the turn, I didn't see it coming. And maybe shame on me, but I loved it because I didn't see it coming. They did the Pulp Fiction thing, which was they gave you the end, which was Homeboy was alone by himself when the nukes went off, but he had his daughter with him. But in the end, his wife and daughter went into the cryo chambers and he did not. So you are left to connect the dots, and you are left to believe that there's a betrayal somewhere.
Right.
But the turn of there is no betrayal.
There is no betrayal.
Was so wonderful.
Yeah.
And it was so like, there doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be all be fucked. Like, it was so good.
So I was waiting for a reveal that would explain like, oh, why are they separated, yada yada yada. We got that, but it was not what I expected. And
not at all.
Even after, so to kind of run it through, Coop hands off the cold fusion diode to the president, and then the next morning him and Barb are leaving the hotel, right? And while they're walking out, all of these payphones are ringing. He picks one up. It's House. basically saying, like, "It wasn't me.
Yeah.
I'm not the one who did it."
You
He's
done
like, "What do you?"
fucked up, but it
Yeah,
wasn't
he's
me.
like he's like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "They've been onto you." Come to find out, somebody tattled, and we are presuming now that the FBI or the US government is in the process of arresting him for being a communist conspirator,
Yep.
because we see him in season 1 attending the communist rally or
Yep.
meeting kind of as a, "Hey, just come check this out." And then he gets involved with the woman who's leading that, which I have a theory on that too. Christy and I
Ooh.
were discussing that last night. Um, and then presumably he's arrested because of all that. He tells Barb, "Act surprised."
Yep.
And she's like, "No, no." He goes, "No, it's for our daughter."
Right.
And then you realize, oh shit, they separated so that he could protect them,
Yes.
so that they wouldn't be involved.
Mhm.
Henceforth, everything that happens. We still don't really know for sure what happened after the bombs fell.
Well, we also know he's being arrested, right?
He is being arrested.
But when the bombs fell, he was a
Mhm.
free man. He was
He
doing a birthday
was.
party
Yeah.
because he had fallen on hard times.
Mhm.
So
I mean, that would
presumably
have been I think that would have been like a year or 2 after. I forgot what the timeline there was, but it would have been some time.
presumably in my head, I say, okay, he's now been labeled a communist. He's been
Mhm.
kicked out of Hollywood. He's falling
Mhm.
on hard times, so he's doing birthday
Blacklisted.
parties
Yep.
to make up the money, but
Mhm.
he's still with his daughter.
Mhm.
So I presume that they're going to get like legally divorced for appearances
Yeah.
kind of thing
Mhm.
because he's going to be labeled a communist spy essentially,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So I think we have a lot to learn, a lot to go. Okay, so Christy in the chat says the number of fake outs. Thaddeus comes up with the eye shot and then can't reload. You think that the townspeople are coming up with the, he was like, I ain't doing that.
Yep.
And then the second shot not being Thaddeus. Yeah, they, you really wanted the townspeople to do the right thing,
Mhm.
you know, but at the end of the day, they're all degenerate gamblers.
Mhm.
So, like,
And that's the
morality.
thing. Like in the Fallout universe, the NPCs aren't necessarily all, just down on their luck people. A lot of
No,
them are down on their luck because they're scumbags and
yeah,
scoundrels.
totally.
That's like a lot of the extra characters that are in the show and in the franchise overall. Um, but real quick to touch upon kind of Cooper's storyline and arc, with the episode ending with him walking off to Colorado, because eventually we see him, he's got the Pit Boy from House. He
Yep,
takes it to the cryo chambers. They open up, sees that his daughter and wife are not in the chambers.
yep,
And me, I was just like, yeah, I fucking knew that was going to happen.
of course.
And so,
You're a
but
princess in another castle. Fuck you.
yeah, but like my perspective on that was, yeah, it's just going to be more of the same for him. He's got to keep looking or whatever. But then he finds the postcard,
Mhm.
because he and his wife were talking about
In
going to
Colorado.
Colorado, and there's the postcard from Colorado, and on the back of it, it just says Colorado was a good idea.
Right.
And to see him have that comfort
Of she's alive
of she's alive
and thinking of him,
and thinking of him, it
because only she
really
would know, right? Only
is
she
only
would
she would
know
know.
that.
So that is the end of an arc. And I don't think people understood that, because I
Mhm.
saw a lot of people criticizing the episode, and I totally understand why, and I totally understand their perspective on it. But like IGN, the
Mhm.
way they started off their sort of review of it was, it felt more like a midway point than an ending of an arc. And it's like, well, that's how shows typically work, number one.
Right.
But a lot of times a character arc isn't like an overall. I mean, this is the way I've always looked at it. So, like, my
Mhm.
terminology or explanation of it might be, whatever. But
He has a
the way
process,
I've
folks.
the way I've always looked at it is, an arc isn't just one giant story. An arc could be, this is him in this period of time.
Right.
He is looking to accomplish one goal, and in the episode last night, he accomplished that goal. To me, that is the end of that arc.
Mm.
Now, a new story begins. It is him going to a new state to
Right.
search for his family or to search for answers. But he's not, I don't think, my feeling is this approach for him won't be one of vengeance.
No.
It won't be one of anger. It will
I
truly be one of hope and
morality. That's what I
morality.
think.
I think that's a good, oh, look at you. Fuck, man. Morality. Yeah.
Yeah, because now he has something to live for and to fight for and to
Mhm.
do the right thing for.
Which, that was another thing that came up.
Mm.
Doing the right thing.
Mhm.
That became more of an angle for me, at least, in this
Mhm.
in these past 2 episodes than the entire series. And maybe I just missed it. Maybe I wasn't paying that close of attention to it, but the parallels that have gone on with the Ghoul, Lucy, Maximus, to some extent other people in the show, but, like, to focus on those 3, you know, back before the war and the bombs fell, Cooper was trying to do good for the sake of doing good
Right.
because it was the right thing to do,
Mhm.
and he got burned for it.
Right.
Lucy has always been trying to do good for the sake of doing good because it's the right thing to do. She's doing a little bit better at it, but she keeps getting burned by it.
Totally.
Maximus just wants to do good for the sake of doing good because it's the right thing to do. And he's been burned by it multiple times.
Multiple times, yeah.
But there have been, everybody has kind of paralleled each other's stories in a way, albeit
Very
different
differently.
forms of
Yeah.
violence and aggression and whatnot. But you can kind of see how a lot of characters, while they are very different in nature, all sort of share a similar mindset and a similar bond in that they're all trying to do what they believe is the right thing because it's the right thing to actually do because it is good. It is
Right.
not with bad intentions. Hank wanting Hank's whole thing is like he's part of the Enclave.
Right.
The Enclave works as a deep state to overpower everybody else. Like
Yep.
there is no good that comes from the Enclave. They look at themselves as superior. They look at themselves as the last bastion of humanity. And they look at themselves as the only ones who can do it. So they're going to take everything that they need by any means necessary. And that's not how a lot of the other characters are doing it.
Right.
So you can kind of see, like, oh, he thinks he's doing the right thing, but he knows he's not.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of that balance for some of those guys.
Yeah, I think he even said in the episode something along the lines of, like, not lesser of 2 evils, but that was kind of like the idea of
Yeah, it was not this last one. I think it was the one the week before, or maybe he
mm,
said it last night. I just don't remember. But I know there was. He was basically framing up Kaiser's Legion, which when he fucking real quick
yeah.
when Macaulay Culkin was like, "We will take over Vegas and we will
Yeah.
build a new empire and we will build a palace, and it will be Kaiser's palace."
Yeah. Fuck you.
Again, that's what Fallout is.
100%. I
And
I wish it was somebody else.
who?
It's so distracting that he's Macaulay Culkin.
Really?
Oh, for me, it takes me way out of it.
Okay.
And
I
he just doesn't fit.
I think it works though. I mean, I think it's
It works in a way that, like, in Fallout 3, the
Mhm.
dad was Liam Neeson,
Right.
voiced by Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Like, it works on that level of Fallout
Yeah.
that, like, of course, the guy voiced by Macaulay Culkin would look like Macaulay Culkin.
Mhm.
So, like, I'm forgiving of it,
Mhm.
but it's very distracting.
Yeah, I mean, we all have different ways of looking at things.
Mhm.
But, I forgot the point I was making before.
Something about the Legion.
Oh, yeah, where Hank was basically trying to frame up Caesar's Legion and the NCR as basically being one and the same.
Yeah.
Like, they're on different sides, but they're basically the same thing, and then Lucy's like, well, one is, like, enslaving and murdering and raping people, while the other one is just vaguely problematic.
Right.
And it's like, "No, yeah, no, like, that's kind of it's kinda true." Like,
And kinda true the
one's
con
a lot worse.
yeah. Just saying, there's a lot of parallels to the society.
Yeah. Um, the one moment I wanna hit on, actually 2 moments, a whole sequence. I wanna talk about Maximus's whole just battle scene.
With the death claws.
Homeboy straight up leveled up.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Way leveled up, and that was so good to see because he had been just so hesitant and so unsure of himself
Mhm.
throughout this entire series so far. But to see him that line hit hard. Yes, it did, Christy.
Fucking
Um,
A.
but to see him evolve really within, the course of 30 minutes in last night's show was really great to watch. Because, like, even in at the end of the episode before, where he gets knocked through the gate and he's in the
Yeah.
power armor and he just looks up, he sees the death claws coming. He's just like, he kind of has that humorous reaction,
Mhm.
the long drawn out, oh no. And you're just like, here he goes again. And then you see him last night, and he, like, when they're showing his face and just the anguish, but then the intensity and just the look in his eyes of, yeah, I'm scared as fuck, but there's no other way out of this.
Blakely remarked, like, "What an actor."
What an actor.
Because he's doing the Tony Stark. Like, "Oh, fuck." Hey,
I'm here.
you drop okay, there we go.
Yeah.
But anyway, so,
Woo.
like, Blakely remarked, like, "What an actor."
What a fucking actor.
He was doing the Tony Stark, he was doing just the solo head in the
Mhm.
box
Mhm.
gimmick, and, like, he made you believe, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And,
he
like, that
deserves
was
an Emmy?
uh,
Is that what
what's up?
Oscar? Like, what is he
Emmy?
at?
Emmy.
What is it? A Golden Globe?
Golden Globes and Emmys.
Give 'em all the
Give them
awards.
all.
Yeah.
Because and then, like, he really became an emotional core
Oh,
for the
100%.
show.
He's
You
the
know, be
player, man. I told
he
you.
is the
He
player.
is the player.
He is the player.
Mhm.
And, man, the fucking line that hit me, and they brought it back where like, he's dazed, he's on the ground, he's on his back. He's just like, "What do I do? How do I get out of this?" And then he flashes back to the last thing his dad ever said to him.
Yep.
Like, "You are a good boy, and someday you will grow up to be a good man." I was just like, "Fuck."
Yep.
Oh my god, and then he rolls out of the power armor, and he's just like, "Let's fucking go."
Yep.
And
Grabs
then
the fucking roulette wheel
roulette
shield.
wheel and a pool cue.
Yeah.
Get
Here
what
we
you
go.
can. Fucking Thaddeus hits the one shot,
Yep.
and it's just like, look, he figured it out." But then he's like, "I gotta reload." Townsfolk aren't doing shit, and then until they realize, "Oh, we might die if he
Yeah,
dies."
like, no, we're dead if he loses, by the way,
Yeah, yeah.
which is very Fallout.
Very Fallout. And then the other Death Claw starts charging at him, and you see his head just pop,
Mhm.
And he's like, that. He was like, no, it wasn't me. He points over, and there's the fucking opening scene to Fallout New Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
NCR sniper perched up, fucking lets one rip. You see the barrel gas
Yep.
explosion. You follow the bullet, and it's the wacky fucking wasteland bloody guts perk
Yep.
when the Death Claw's head just
It
blows out from the
explodes.
side.
Yep.
And then the Fallout 4 overture, and I'm
Oh
just
yeah.
like, oh my god.
He's spent.
Spent. And then, like, even before that, the moment Maximus realizes that his power armor is booting up with weapons,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then, like, his weapons are online, and he's like, oh.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
he lets one rip, and then the fucking rocket just explodes the Death Claw. Christy looked over to me, and she's like, why do you have the same look on your face as he does right now?
Because you're old-time war buddies.
And I'm like, we're war buddies. I'm watching all my war stories. I was watching some more this morning.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But it was so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, and I might be looking too deeply into this stuff and maybe like trying to sort of rationalize something as really being something else, and maybe it's not.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of what we've gotten in the show, I feel, had that it is applied some of the video game mechanics to it.
Mm.
Like the way certain characters interact with each other, the way, you know, some secrets are revealed through conversation, the way some of the combat has gone down, you know, the way certain characters fail. It seems like there is a sense of, well, what would happen in the game if you were sort of in this situation with this level of skill or this level of experience? Could you pass this charisma check? Could
Mm-hmm.
you pass this strength check? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, do you have have you built up an alliance with a group to be able to have them come with you?
Mm-hmm.
So there's been like little things like that that I've been paying attention to. Where I'm like, maybe that is something that's kind of a reference to. Because again, there's really no reason not to do something like that if you can write it in a way that is seamless within the show.
Totally.
And I think I think with what they've been doing and how true to the video games they really have been,
mm-hmm.
you can absolutely sneak a lot of that in there without any, you know, without any issue. Case in point, the squishy vault dwellers.
Yeah.
Just getting ripped apart by rad roaches.
Oh, okay. So let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Because could you imagine being frozen for 200 years and the day that you're unfrozen,
mm-hmm.
you are murdered by radioactive roaches?
Like big fucking roaches.
And not only that, but like roaches you knew were there.
Yeah.
And nobody armed themselves.
Nobody armed themselves. Nobody was prepared for it. But again,
so wild.
And like some people, and that's kind of a thing, because there are a lot of moments in the show where I could look at it through the eyes of somebody who's maybe unfamiliar with what Fallout is and go like, well, why would that? I don't understand why they wouldn't just do this. And not that you had to have played the games before, but I think it is sometimes when people watch stuff and experience stuff, they really only rely on their perception of a thing, their understanding of a thing. They never stop and kind of take a step back and go, well, how does this all work?
Right.
Okay, this large group of people in blue suits are being attacked by giant cockroaches. Why would that happen? It just did.
It just did.
That like sometimes things just happen. Sometimes people who have been frozen for 200 years, who were primarily office workers, you know, getting coffee and taking notes, like the vault dwellers, the majority of them are intended to be lemmings. They're intended
Totally.
to just follow.
Well, as
Everybody's following the overseer's orders.
it's interesting to hear, Henry say that the surface is the experiment.
Yeah.
That was really interesting.
Well, I th- so that for me would make sense for the enclave
Right.
because and something Christy and I were talking about as well was, the presumption now is that the people who launched the missiles and the warheads were the enclave,
Right.
and they were acting with whomever, the president for one,
Right.
because the president is deep within the enclave. He's deep
Right.
within the deep state. That's how all of this went down. But the enclave was more focused on the surface. How do we infiltrate the vault? How do we infiltrate vault tech
Mhm.
and get what we need from them? I mean, it could still be revealed that Voltec was heavily involved with the Enclave from the beginning, so
Totally.
there could be something there as well. But the Enclave, I think, really is trying to do the experiment on the surface. Voltec, if they weren't an organization
Mhm.
that launched the missiles, that doesn't make them any less villainous.
Well, the thing is,
Because
like, they
they were
can't be
still conducting experiments on people in the vault. They were still lying to people
right.
about their intentions with the vault.
But the thing of it too is, like, Vault Tech had the cold fusion to begin with,
Mhm.
so it can't be giving it back to itself. It already had it.
Right.
So the Enclave has to be separate from Vault Tech,
Mhm.
which means that there are two different scientists running two different experiments.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be naive to think that there's one experiment
Yeah,
going
no,
on.
and, like, the council you see of, like, all the, corporate heads, all the corporate executives kind of in that room talking about the vaults, who's gonna share
Mhm.
whose technology, how are we gonna populate these things, who's gonna launch the first missiles. Like, they are in a room together trying to strategize together, but they're all waiting to stab each other in the back.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
Yeah.
they all want the cold fusion. They all want the upper hand. They know something's going to happen. They know it's going to be a global disaster. They want to be the company that wins. Doesn't
Right.
matter how. They just want to win. In this case, you thought that they were all coming together, launching missiles, launching nukes. Turns out maybe not, maybe wasn't all of them. We learned for sure that it wasn't House
Right.
because he, as much as people would consider him a hero for shooting down warheads and missiles, targeting Las Vegas, he has always been more focused on himself,
Oh, 100%.
self-preservation.
I mean, put
If
himself in a computer,
other people happen to survive too, hey, that's great.
right?
But he wants to be protected. So he's
100%.
mainly focusing on himself. And if anybody else is saved, welcome. It's that kind of thing.
I did call last week
Mhm.
at the old head in the jar was because she had the utmost moral value,
Yes.
but even she was like, please kill me.
Oh my god, that was fucking brutal.
Yeah, right. Because
That
that's
is
a fallout
so
choice.
that is just so fucked up. And yeah, I mean, you had said it, Christy was talking about it, and I was still kind of I wanted it to be too many things. Like maybe she's a conspirator. Maybe she's
Right.
a synth. Maybe there's something more. No, it
You
just
leaned
turned out
hard
that
into
she
the synth thing.
Hmm?
You went hard on the synth thing for sure.
Well, we're gonna get to that in a moment.
Mhm.
But it turned out that she too was a good person looking to do good for the sake of doing good,
And
because
boy,
that's the right thing to
howdy.
do. And it bit her in the ass.
Yeah.
And, what Chrissy and I were trying to figure out was she complicit in all of the stuff that was going on? Because she brings Coop to the president to hand it over.
I think she just doesn't know. I
And
think she's left in the dark.
and that's what Christy brought up too, because she was like, you know, this is a congresswoman.
Mhm.
She works in the government.
Yeah.
She would have access to other politicians and other members of the government. So she would know how to get in contact with the president and how to get a meeting with him.
100%.
So she sees this is a man who's trying to do good for the sake of doing good. Let me get him in front of the leader of the free world
Right.
to hand this thing over so that it can be protected and used properly.
Right.
But of course, because she is such a good person
And only sees the good in
and
people.
only sees the good in people, she too gets screwed over
Yep.
and literally gets her head taken off for it and used as the framework
Of evil.
for a fucked up experiment to take away people's free will.
Yeah.
And as
That's
Chris
so crazy.
and what Chrissy said too was, you know, part of the reason why they may have also chosen her was not that she was just simply a good person, but she was easily controllable.
Yeah. Yep.
Because the chips that they're trying to implant in people are mind control chips. They're not behavior modificators.
Right.
They
That's right.
are, it is mind control.
And
They
her mind
know
is easy to
the
control.
people are aware of what's going on. They are unable, though, to react to it. So it's fucking wild.
It is wild. Now, I have to the one thing I didn't like,
Mhm.
what you gotta talk about is Henry is now mindless.
Is he?
Which I don't necessarily hate
Mhm.
because it does open the door for him now to be the new comedy relief
Oh my
of
god, and
the
Kyle
show.
MacLachlan is yeah.
Because now we can find Henry in weird situations that he never would be in, but he doesn't have a memory.
Mhm.
So he doesn't know who he is.
Right.
So he is a new person.
Yeah, that so that to me, that was something I would have liked a little bit more of a definitive resolution to.
Yes, I would agree. It was very arbitrary.
Because so so because on Amazon Prime, they cut the commercial breaks because fuck paying, for the whole thing. I ain't got that cash.
Right.
Cuts the commercial break. When it comes back from break, I paused and I go to Chrissy. I was just like, let me run an idea by you.
Mm.
And basically what I had said was, do you think they're going to go in a direction where they're going to plant the mind chip into Lucy, but we're not really sure, but like by the end of the episode, we get the confirmation, and then like she's going to then be back with the ghoul and back with Maximus, but she's going to be like essentially this plant now, and they don't realize it. Hit play, and it was immediately answered. No, that's not. That's not what's gonna happen.
So funny.
So that was good.
But I do think with your synth notion,
yes,
he did say
he referenced it.
He did reference it that
Mhm.
there are other things out in the world
Yes,
already in play
And this takes place after Fallout 4.
Mm.
Which I also clonked from the beginning. And we don't have confirmation on this, but I have a feeling. So Kumail Nanjiani's character, when he comes in as the Commonwealth elder or magistrate or whatever for the Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
coming in from the Commonwealth. Where did Fallout 4 take place? The Commonwealth. What was Fallout 4 overrun with? Synths. Spoiler alert. The head guy in the Brotherhood of Steel in Fallout 4 turns out to be a synth. So they have already infiltrated the Brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
My thought was that his character, when he comes in episode 2 or whatever, he's a synth. He's not actually real. The Institute has infiltrated other organizations and other factions. So I think that we're going to get some synthetic humans next season. Yep. You're going to see a lot more with the Enclave, obviously, next season. And that tag at the end of the credits, motherfucking Liberty Prime, dude. And this is going to be interesting as well. This is going to be very interesting because Liberty Prime has already, technically Liberty Prime already exists. So they are not building something new. Liberty Prime already exists. We would have already seen it in previous games.
Right.
I mean, it was the end part of Fallout 3.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and Chrissy says Kumail's character was there to retrieve Cold Fusion.
That's right.
Yeah. So, and who would want Cold Fusion? The Institute. Because if the Brotherhood has it, I mean, granted, the other thing to consider too, like for anybody who might be unaware, is every faction in Fallout has infighting.
Oh yeah.
Like it is still like there are still people within every faction, every group that are trying to screw each other over or get the upper hand. So the Commonwealth Brotherhood would definitely want the Cold Fusion. The Institute would absolutely want Cold Fusion. And how are they going to get their hands on it? By turning other people into synths, or realistically kidnapping them, killing them, and then using their DNA to make a synth.
Right.
So I think we will get some of that next season. We have to.
It's going to be interesting too, the two locations. You know?
Okay.
I feel like we're going to Colorado, obviously.
Yeah.
But then also we might be heading to Washington, D.C.
I think we're gonna head east.
I
think we're heading east. We're definitely gonna get a lot of New Vegas still. Because we're gonna get the NCR versus Caesar's Legion or Kaiser's Legion, whichever you prefer. That's going to be a big thing, battle over New Vegas. You're going to get, I think the Brotherhood angle, I think Maximus's character gets further away from that story arc.
Okay.
Because I think what we see from the Brotherhood next season is more of the infighting. And there's a reason it's called this, but we're going to see more of the fallout from everything that happened with this season within the Brotherhood. But I think we're going to get deeper in there. And I think that we're going to eventually connect from the Brotherhood to the Enclave. Essentially, I think everybody's story is going to meet at one point. And that point is going to be the Enclave. Because the Vault situation ties into the Enclave.
Yep.
The Brotherhood situation may very well tie into that as well. I mean, the Brotherhood and the Enclave have a huge history together. And obviously Hank works for him. Stephanie works for him. The House knows about him.
Right.
So I think that even though we're going to get probably more spread out I think everything is going to eventually merge together. And it has to.
It does have to, and I'm gonna make a bold prediction because I think we should make some bold predictions.
Oh,
I think that'd
absolutely.
be a fun way to end the show.
Well, wait, hang on. Before we go there, I want to run 2 theories by you.
Okay.
Okay. The first one, talking about Cooper and the communism angle
Mm,
and all of that. So we know that a lot of the people he's been involved with ended up being agents for the Enclave in one
right.
way or another.
Yep.
The woman who tagged him in initially,
Mhm.
uh, excuse me, um, Moldaver, Lee Moldaver.
Mhm.
Coop gets brought to a communist meeting. She's there speaking. She basically taps him and is like, "You can help us."
Right.
And he's, having on. Eventually, he's helping her. Eventually, parts ways and is just like, "Fuck you. I'm not doing this anymore."
Right.
Like, you want to kill somebody, you kill him yourself.
Right.
Eventually, he gets the diode, gives it to the president. Yep, bada bing, bada boom. She works for the Enclave.
I think so. Yeah.
From the very beginning, they targeted him.
Yep.
It was not just by chance. The entire situation was manufactured from the
Mhm.
very beginning. His buddy there, or whatever, was an agent for the Enclave.
Yep.
And again, this is a theory. Hasn't been proven, but hear me out. Okay. His buddy there brings him to the meeting, part of the Enclave, brings Cooper to Moldaver, who's running the meeting. Moldaver then taps him in and is like, "Hey, we have some bigger things that we're trying to do here. You can help us out with your access to people."
Right.
He's like, "Okay." Because she's just, her whole thing is like, "Oh, we want to kill, Robert House because he is going to do all of these bad things."
Right.
Which you realize maybe he's not trying to do all these bad things. He's just trying to survive albeit in a very selfish way,
Of course. Right.
but
Yeah.
he's just trying to survive. But he would fit the profile of somebody who wants to control the world.
Mm.
So she sets him up to be like this big opposition. Coop's like, "Nah, I ain't doing that."
Right.
So, so they're like, "Okay, get him in front of the congresswoman,"
Right.
because she doesn't know it, but we're controlling the congresswoman.
Right.
And Christy was even like, "How was it weird that they threw her out of the casino the moment he was walking by?" Because
Well,
presumably he didn't know she was there.
right. Right. And it does make a lot of sense, especially when we find out that his wife was set up to say what she said that he was listening in on at the
Yes.
time.
And you find out that his wife truly wasn't complicit in all of
Yeah.
this. But they knew her position within the company. So it's like, "Oh, well, we can get to her
Right.
by using him, and we can get to him by using her.
Right.
And by using the two of them, we can get into
We can get to cold
we can
fusion.
gain access to Vault Tech,
Right.
and we can create this misdirect and eventually get the diode at the end of the day."
Yep.
Because once they knew he had the diode, oh, well, get him in front of the congressman or the
Mhm.
congresswoman, because she'll want to do the right thing.
Right.
And if she knows that he's trying to do the right thing, then maybe she can help him out.
Mhm.
And what's the thing that Cooper says to Maximus when he hands him the diode? He goes, "Sometimes to give a thing to a good person, you got to give it to a bad person."
Right.
He gave it to a bad person.
Yes, he did.
And that was another thing that was paralleled throughout
Mhm.
the whole season. So I think that we're gonna get a little bit more of that backstory too, and maybe we'll
Mm,
find that there is truly a connection that starts with the Enclave. Second theory, and honestly, this I will admit this is not my theory, but when I read it, it was a lot of fun. So
okay.
I'm going to believe it. The Robert House we saw on the screen
Yes.
is not Robert House.
Okay.
It's Yes Man.
Oh, okay.
Because at the end of New Vegas, you can upload Yes Man to the console,
Oh,
and basically he then can run Vegas as Mr.
okay.
House did. There's also, and I don't remember if this is part of the game or if this is just something that like happens or what the case might be, but Yes Man is a yes man.
Right.
That's his whole reason for existing, is to be a yes man.
Mhm.
Well, when you're the head of Vegas, you got to be a little bit more assertive, got to be a
Right.
little bit more aggressive. In Yes Man's eyes, who is the most assertive and most aggressive person?
Oh, it'd be House, right.
Robert
Yeah.
House. So if he was going to follow somebody's lead,
It's so convoluted.
who would he follow? Robert House. So if he was going to be like somebody, who would he be like? Robert House.
Mhm.
Therefore, he presents himself as such
Right.
because in Fallout New Vegas, and this is kind of a spoiler, but you can kill anybody in the game,
Yeah.
and you can kill Robert House, truly.
Mhm.
So we know the show takes place after the game.
Right.
We saw that his suite was not in good condition,
Right.
and there was a sentry bot laid out in front of his console.
Right.
That sentry bot was more than likely Yes Man.
Right.
Well, why is Yes Man not on and Victor is?
Mm.
We know what can happen to House at the end of the game.
Okay.
Also, we know that he could already boot up without the diode. My feeling is that he's already dead.
Oh, House is already dead?
House is already dead. I want to believe now that the House we saw is not actually Robert House, and it is the AI Yes Man who has access to all of the databases, all of House's history, all of the programming he put in there.
It's so convoluted.
But come on, it's
That would be so hard to explain. Like, you just did it in 20 minutes.
I just did it in like 5.
I don't
Listen,
know,
they're
man.
professional writers; they can do it quicker.
All right, so my big theory
Okay.
is that the ghoul Coop
Mm-hmm.
will go to Colorado
Mm-hmm.
and he will find his daughter
Mm-hmm.
to be 90 years old.
Oh. Okay.
Because it's real unlikely that they were just unfrozen.
Yeah, see, that was another thing too, is again, we don't know what happens leading like between when Coop gets arrested and the bombs fall.
Right.
And then we don't know what happens between when the bombs fall and the next time we see Cooper when he's the ghoul.
Right.
Like we don't we don't know
Uh,
what happens with his family. We don't
mm,
know what happens with him. I mean, we know what the outcome is,
right.
but and maybe there's a thing of like maybe maybe they were in cryo freeze for a little
Mhm.
while, but then whatever happens and they get out.
It says they wouldn't even have to explain it. What does it really change at that point? They could just literally throw in hints that House is Yes Man and an Easter egg and never confirm it. That's true.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
definitely it's something for the fans, you know?
Hmm.
A little something there. But I think what you're gonna find is that either the wife is dead, I think.
Okay.
And that's heartache or
Hmm.
whatever.
Hmm.
But what you're probably going to find is that the Enclave killed her.
Oh.
Or there's gonna be something there that loops the ghoul back
Hmm.
to Luce and Maximus, right?
Yeah.
Because that's just good writing, and that's what
Mhm.
they
That
do.
is great writing. Yeah.
So
And they gotta
I
meet
think
back up.
what you're going to find is an old woman daughter, which is, sad. The
Mhm.
wife has been dead for 50 years or whatever the
Mhm.
fuck, you know? And that maybe the Enclave is like, keeping medical supplies from their village or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like something like that.
Mhm.
And then the ghoul is gonna have to go whoop some ass.
Well, I definitely think the ghoul is gonna whip some ass next season.
Mhm.
I like your idea of, he gets to Colorado, he finds where they were, and he finds his daughter, and she's, like, very old, yada, yada. But also, I could also maybe see it is he doesn't find his daughter, maybe he finds grandkids who
Mm.
are like, "Wait, you're the guy who we've always heard stories of. You're the
Right,
hero who tried to do good for the sake of good because you're a good man."
right.
And like it's not the exact thing he was hoping for, but it still is like it's a moment of relief because he can look at that and go, they survived.
And
They
that's
made
what
a
they thought
home. They were safe. They never forgot about me.
of me. Mhm.
That's comfort.
Right.
That is something that, I hope anybody would be able to look at and be like, that is you know, that's a sense of I can rest on this now.
Right. Right.
But I think however they go about it, hopefully he gets closure with it
Mhm.
in a good way.
Right.
That'd be rad. I think you're gonna get Maximus as I think he gets a name change
Mm.
because I think he fully I forget what the term is, but he fully distanced himself from the Brotherhood and he
Yeah,
becomes part of the NCR.
I think so. Yeah.
And becomes he continues to level up.
Right. He
He
becomes that
continues
great man.
yeah. With Lucy, I don't know.
There's gonna become a conflict between the 2 of them,
You
and
think
it's gonna
so?
be an ideology
Okay.
conflict.
Do you think she loses hope?
No,
You don't? Okay.
I don't, but I think that she becomes obsessed with finding the presumable synths.
Ooh.
And
I
then
okay.
that becomes a moral dilemma of, are they human, are they not? Because that
There's
is a huge, component of the game of, do synths have rights?
no, they're
And
robots.
well, but that is a component of the game, right?
Right, it is.
And I think that's somewhere they're gonna go
Mhm.
next season, so
Yeah,
and I
see.
think one of them's gonna feel one way, and I think one of them's gonna
Mm.
feel a different way.
Yeah, and see, like I say, they don't deserve rights because the Institute is a very bad organization that literally programs robots as spies and sleeper agents. So it's like,
The birds aren't real.
the birds aren't real. Which, oh my God. Speaking of the birds that aren't real, do you know how Victor and Mr. House and Robert House know everything you're doing in the game before you get to uh Robert House?
Oh, it's the birds, right?
It's the
The camera?
birds.
Yeah, it's
He's
the cameras.
literally sending out robotic birds to track
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was hoping that there'd be, like, a reference to the birds or something like that,
I mean,
and
there might have been, and we just missed it. But
that's true.
yeah, I think we're gonna get. I mean, big big stuff with the Enclave. We're gonna
Mhm.
see them in full force. I think with the Brotherhood, I think we get a little bit less of their. I think we
Mm,
get little bit less of the Brotherhood in terms of story focus. I think they'll still. I think we'll still see a lot going on, but it won't be as prominently featured.
no.
Um, I'm I think we'll get a little bit of a wrap up with the Vault Dwellers. Um,
Yeah,
because like
I think
unless
so.
Lucy goes back and like cracks some heads, like I don't know where like their main sort of story
I think
goes after this.
I think the Vault Dwellers with Steph and with Chet,
Mhm.
they
Fucking
become
Chet.
he's such a great character. They become reluctant Enclave soldiers
Oh.
because she's calling in forces,
She's calling in
essentially.
the Enclave.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're gonna be there.
and so there's it's gonna be join us or die, and they're like, "Well, I
Mhm.
guess," like,
This is it. Um,
and I just wanna see Chet
mhm.
in an Enclave uniform with the baby strapped to him.
Fuck yes. Sign me up for that.
I want that 100%.
I want that 100%. I think we're gonna get more super mutants.
I hope so.
I hope so. I hope that wasn't just a one and done.
Right.
Give me my goddamn mutants. You gave us death claws, you gave us rad roaches. Fucking don't spend as much money on spaceships. We don't need to send Katy
We don't need
Perry to
the blimps
space.
anymore.
Put a couple extra mil in the pocket of, the Fallout team and get an army of super mutants going on in there.
Mhm.
Um
I'll take 3-day shipping, I don't give a fuck.
I'll, yeah, I'll take 3 day shipping. And why does Amazon not have like a full spread of like Fallout products on
You
their
think they
homepage?
would.
I mean,
It's a
this is
fucking missed opportunity.
strike while the iron is hot,
I
folks.
I would buy a number of things.
Number of things, and I'm not in any position to be buying things.
No, you not at all.
Not at all.
But he'd do it,
Um,
folks, for the show.
yeah, yeah. I just so like just to kind of recap my thoughts. I think we're gonna. I hope we get more. We get some super mutant action
Mhm.
next season. Much more from the Enclave. A little bit less from the Brotherhood. I mean, Liberty Prime will be a big thing, but I think ultimately we won't see a lot of focus on them. The war for the New Vegas Strip, I think we'll get. I like your idea of, you know, do the synths have morals and rights?
Right.
And do we have opposing sides within the good guys in terms of how to handle that? Um,
I just really hope they bring in the 1940s detective synth. Uh,
if Nick Valentine shows up,
if Nick Valentine is there, I'm all in.
just
Sign me
fucking
up.
sign me the fuck up. And they'll get him to be played by J.K. Simmons
Of course.
because that
Like,
just makes sense.
what are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing? So, yeah, and one thing I will say, because I've been trying to, I'm gonna need more of my Fallout fix.
Mm.
So I'm playing through New Vegas right now. I feel like I got to give myself another playthrough of 4.
Oh,
I've been thinking about getting back into Fallout 76,
okay.
but eventually, like, and whether I do this on stream or not, I've been really enjoying playing games for me lately. Um, but
You like you for you.
I like me for me, so I'm eager to dive into the original games, the first 2,
Mm.
because I've heard that they're a little bit easier and a lot more fun to play than I had initially thought.
Oh.
And
Well,
when I say fun to play, I mean, because like it's definitely not the type of game I typically would play.
mm.
But when I've been watching more stuff on it recently, I was like, oh no, like, this is probably
You can dig it.
I could probably hang with this. Yeah. So
Right on.
definitely go through, rewatch everything. Let us know your favorite moments down below. Let us know what you're giddy about. Let us know any thoughts,
What you like?
theories, or speculations you have. Because,
What you got?
folks, like we said at the top of the show, we are the number one show trying to become the number one channel. We are the number one channel trying to become the number one Fallout channel.
We're aspiring,
So,
folks.
we're aspiring, and you can't deny us that.
No,
or else
we can't be denied.
Or else you're wrong.
So true.
But appreciate your feedback.
Yep, and your support.
Comment.
Oh God, it went
and
twice.
Your support. Oh, look at that.
All right. Well, for this week, I've been Jason X.
I'm Kevin Graham.
It has been your show.